Guyana Ironman 2025. Family, fun, and fitness. Get ready, Guyana. The nation's strongest and fittest athletes are going head-to-head for over $1 million in cash and prizes. Bring the whole family for a day of energy, excitement, and entertainment. Check out the health and wellness booths. Get your eyes tested and treat yourself to a soothing massage. It's all happening at the Guyana Ironman 2025, where champions are made. Don't miss it.
There's a big event coming up this Sunday,
Rapid Entertainment.
and you don't want to miss it. It's the Ironman competition 2025, taking place this Sunday from 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the National Park, being hosted by King Level Fitness. And we've got Tramel King joining us live in studio this afternoon to bring us up to date on the plans for the Ironman competition. What's going on, Tramel? How are you doing today?
All right, pleasant good afternoon to you, Mr. Gomoseley, and good afternoon to the entire Guyana as a whole. Pleasant good afternoon to everyone in the gym, in and out to the gym.
In and out to the gym. We know why they're out, I think. It's good to have you dropping by this afternoon. And I know it's going to be a nice weekend because this Ironman competition is a competition that folks have enjoyed over the years. So tell us about the inception of the competition, how you got started, and some of the things you've done over the years.
So I just want to say thank you very much for having me here to bringing forth to Guyana what is Ironman is all about. So this brought it from the first thing we hosted was the king and the queen of the bench press, and it isolated a certain amount of athletes. Those were only like strong athletes.
Oh,
And we want to have it not only be based on people who are very strong, but also very athletic.
yeah.
So this Ironman encapsulates all those various components because there are different mediums. There's different mediums. There are person who are very strong and a person not very strong but very fit. So it envelops every aspect of physical training, whether you're very strong, you're very conditioned, or you're very athletic. It takes everything in a bottle and it brings you to put it to a test.
Because people hear Ironman competition and right away they say, this is a strong man thing.
No, it's not necessarily that is wrong way. That's a misconception. What it does, persons who can able to run, because the first event is a 1 mile around the national park.
Wow.
And you got to do that within a specified time period. Then you go to a bench press. Then you go on to their tire flips. There are also farmers walk. So it brings in the entirety of your strength, your conditioning, your overall. You gotta be able to go forward and do it. It's not something that is gonna be easy. And the cash giveaways are very lucrative. I mean, for those persons who might not have gotten money for the Christmas, this will come in very, very handy. So I just want you to name it. You win, you get a name, you go and you collect your check and you're able to go off. There's no games, no gimmicks. This is some of the easiest money you'll ever win. And those women who are home and you get your husband, he's strong and he's fit, send him to Ironman. Send Ironman. I know you need a new fridge or that new television. You're able to get that on Sunday. When he comes off that show, he's coming on with enough money to buy you that gift that you need for your Christmas.
So it's not just for those bodybuilders or gym trainers who may be the professionals.
No.
This could be somebody who's just fit and they can do these things.
Exactly. So we even reached out to the Guyana Police Force and the Guyana Defense Force. Shout out to Mr. Lovell from the Guyana Defense Force. We recently had a meeting with him on yesterday, and he sent a team from GDF. So it's not only persons who are very strong, but people from Omisi, from Linden, different people who have been in some. You gotta get some other familiarity with gym, or it just can't be just a but it's not for those big Hulk guys that you see walking around who are very strong. Those persons who would have been doing that and came last because they might have been very strong, but in terms of athleticism or being fit or conditioned, they don't have the energy to last.
Because you're a fitness coach, you're a gym trainer,
Yes,
and that is a misconception people have. A lot of people go to the gym, and I see some guys sometimes, they're in the gym, and they're building, the top. They want to get this big chest, the big shoulders, and that may not necessarily be fitness.
No, not necessarily, because fitness, it is a concept. First thing, it itemizes on what you perceive fitness to be.
Yeah.
Because we are all different levels in our journeys. So what you conceptualize fitness might not be for someone else. So personally, might be very muscular. Like I myself was taking part. I'm in one of the powerlifting person in the country that does really well. Like, and that's
Yeah.
what I am. That's my niche. I'm a powerlifting champion. That's what I do. Some person might be into bodybuilding, but it all is predicated on the person's goal. When you're in the gym, one of the primary focus, you got to be goal oriented. You got to know what you're there for. You spend a lot of money. You come in there, you might enlist a personal trainer. So you got to be very focused on what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
So for those persons who are very muscular at the top and who might not be working, they have their own goals. So you got to be, the primary issue is you have to be goal oriented. When you're in the gym and you're trying to, whatever goal you might set forth your eyes on, be able to accomplish that.
Yeah, we're talking here this afternoon about the Ironman competition. It's taking place this coming Sunday, the 7th of December, at the National Park from 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Over $1 million in prizes. They're giving away prizes too for biggest bench press, most pull-ups, biggest curls, most push-ups. And as you said, you're catering for those persons who are just fit.
Just exactly, for those persons who might be just fit, and you might be able to come and you might run around the park within 5 minutes or within 4 minutes, but then you also have to do the bench press.
Yeah.
And then also flip the tire from one end of the tarmac to the next. We just praying God for some good rain, because today's weather made me got so scared.
So you want good weather, no rain.
No rain. Oh my God, we pray for good rain. Like, and it was sunny all week.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Friday afternoon the rain just came out crazy. But
Yeah.
yes, it takes in, it envelopes all different spectrum of fitness and strength. It's not for persons who can't put their hands down to the side. No person who walk around like they have obstinate arms. No, this is for persons who are also athletic. You might be an athlete, you're running, or you might be into calisthenics, pull-ups and push-ups, or you might be a strong man, but you have some level of fitness, or you might be in the military paramilitary service, and the nature of your jobs require you to be both fit and strong. This is for you.
Yeah.
And the theme of this whole event is family, fun, and fitness. We want to get Guyanese in the right mind as we pray to eat a pepper pot, pray to go and dig into the garlic pork. We want you guys to understand that after that is finished, you guys gotta get back.
Gotta get back in the gym.
Gotta get back in the gym. You gotta get back. Lifestyle is everything. It's not just a fad of 1 week or 2 months. You need to understand it's a journey, and you need to take it step by step.
But listen, since we're talking about fitness and the gym and all of that, I know a big issue for many persons because they work in the 9 to 5.
Correct.
You know, you get up early, you gotta beat traffic, so you have instances of persons leaving their homes at 6 and 7 in the morning.
Correct.
They get back home at 5 and 6 in the evenings, and they're burned out.
Correct.
Right? So as someone who's involved in fitness and who's encouraging persons to get more involved in fitness, how can that person sort of adjust themselves and still find time for the gym, still find time to be fit?
One of the initial things I would have said to you is all goal oriented, and you gotta know where your values lies. Because as we as Guyanese going on right now, we've actually had an advent of a lot of fast food. I'm not hitting at any fast food outlets, but you gotta understand how important it is for you to get in shape.
Yeah.
Where does it lie in terms of your structure of your value system? If it does, you gotta make the time and the effort. Maybe I see some people, they come as early as 5 a.m. in the morning because they understand the importance of longevity and quality of life. So you gotta understand how important it is to you, and you gotta make the necessary sacrifices and adjustments in your lifestyle. But I would say for persons, early in the morning is also a good fit. And you don't necessarily need to have to be coming to the gym. A walk around the block, you understand, will do it. Maybe some aerobics, maybe you incorporate, have a bike. Your fitness is your journey. And your journey, my journey and Gordon's journey is two different journeys.
Yeah.
Because Jordan's lifestyle is that he's at mostly radio 90% of the time. So he don't have the time, maybe an hour. Maybe so Mr. King, I'm coming to the gym, I have 1 hour and I'll be there from 4 to 5. So you understand that's his spectrum, that's his goal. But your goal, you might have time for 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
So you gotta know how your value system is set up and how you can fit that in. But it's important that you make time for yourself. Because if you don't, the hospital will make time for you.
Yeah, and that is a worrying thing.
Yes, that's true, because we have an advent of a high number of non-communicable diseases in Guyana right now. People are getting high blood pressure. People are getting suffering from heart-related issues. Diabetes is on the rise. Only reason I lost my stepdad to diabetes. So you gotta understand, you can only tell people to get what we're asking you. Get up, be active, be on the move, get in shape. It's important for your life, yes.
And get in shape.
Yeah.
And of course, we're encouraging you all to come out this Sunday, the 7th of December, to the Ironman competition. It's about family, fun, and fitness.
Correct,
yes. In terms of getting inside to the national park.
It's just $1,000.
$1,000 admission.
$1,000 admission. Yes, and it's a very affordable And also would like to make shout out to Dr. Jude Bentley from the Ministry of Health. So I want you to understand this. This is not only about these strongmen. We also are in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, and we have a health and wellness booth.
Okay.
Person could come there and get free eye testing, free blood pressure testing. You can come and get a range of services you won't get in any other event. You come in there and you can get your whole medical checkup. So you're going into Christmas knowing, why I can't watch the sugar. I can't go too much into drinking. My pressure is high. I can't do too much using the salt. Dr. Jude Bentley is sending a health and wellness team, and they're also testing your eyes. So you have a whole package that's being offered you from King Level Fitness. And we want to shout out all the sponsors who we can't name. We want to say heartfelt thanks, because without you, we couldn't have had this done. But it's just not only strongmen worrying about lifting weights and you need to go jump up and say bye. I feel my neck back, been pulling, I better go and check my pressure.
Yeah.
I watching these days like I have a crave for more sweets than anything else. Maybe I should have a check at the health and wellness booth about what's going on with my diabetes if it's a bit high. So it involves an entirety of not only strength but health and wellness, overall well-being, and it's family oriented. You could come there, you can see your father exercise and carry home some money for mommy buy the TV she's been talking about since October. The woman tells you want to do TV, and you see Coach had a Black Friday sale the other day, and you don't do nothing. You come there, you win a 200,000, you're gone. Everybody happy. It doesn't get better than this.
Do they have to pay a special rate to enter the competition?
It's like 1,000. Yeah, we're making it so I'm making this. You understand? This is an investment in health and wellness and sports, and we're gonna reap the rewards. That is not something that I'm charging a arm and a leg. I'm trying to encourage the whole conversation about health and wellness, about getting in shape, about getting your body in motion. Because I don't know if you've been walking around garden. There's a lot of people now that's young people, who's really overweight, who really needs to really take some. It might be too expensive for some, but it's about a few lifestyle changes.
And we heard the other day from the Ministry of Health too that there's so many younger people suffering from various types of non-communicable diseases like high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and stuff like that. Things that back in the days when you heard about that,
it's more people.
The old people,
correct. And that's what I'm trying to say is a lifestyle and its value system. Because I mean, I ain't hitting at anyone, but the life now is more partying and and the kind of food that we consume is not like old mommy and Gwen used to cook. It's more it's we eat as. And let me look to the camera and see this. When you about to embark on your journey in terms of lifestyle, you understand you will eat for nutritive value. Let me say it again. You will eat for nutritive value and not necessarily for taste. But the culture of Guyana is we grow up eating for taste. All this food tastes nice, but you gotta put a little more, you put a little more salt or whatever they put in it. And they compromise the quality of the food for the taste of the food.
Yeah.
So we want to get back whereby your health is important. You pay emphasis on what you consume, and also you make time for yourself in terms of eating healthy, training, get yourself in board. But shout out to Jude Bentley, Dr. Bentley, not Jude Bentley, Dr. Bentley from Ministry of Health, and our team that will be coming there on Sunday. God willing, God provide us with the right weather.
Good weather.
Yes, correct. Yeah, but it's going to be all inclusive. It's everything that you could be looking for as a whole health and wellness fair/Ironman competition. Yes.
And it takes place this Sunday from 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So bring the entire family out there to the National Park here in Georgetown for the Ironman competition 2025. Over $1 million in prizes. And this is being hosted by King Level Fitness. So you got to come out there. It's just $1,000 to gain entry into the National Park to see the competition, to be a part of it too. If you're home and you want to be a part of it, you can do that. They're inviting folks to get registered. How can they make contact with you if they want to get registered?
So registration will be performing is that same day, but some persons are already registered. But it's 643-5442 is my number. When you get there, we will be there from since 12:01. You could come early, get registered. See the scope of the land. See, get yourself stretched. Don't come there 3 o'clock for perform at 3 o'clock. Go get there early. Get yourself, see what's going on. We'll be watching the weather, obviously, but we praying to God that it goes well. And with that being said, you'll be able to know, okay, this is the activities, this is what I'm going to do. Soon she's going to post it. We're going to share some of the events so they can get. It's going to be a run. It's going to be a bench press. There's going to be several activities for you to get. Just get your mind ready for it. There's going to be biking. There's going to be tire flipping. So just get yourself in that space where you want to be able to work. It's not a strong man competition. It's a holistic strength, fitness, conditioning, athleticism, everything in one. And then you also have to check out the health and wellness booths. And we're trying to get also the massage. A massage team will be there for persons who might have a bit stressed and want to have a bit of massage. It's going to be really nice. It's going to be something new for Guyana to really experience.
That number again?
643-5442.
And they can also call that number for King Level Fitness in case they may be thinking of, putting together their own training package for the new year. They're looking for a personal trainer.
Yes.
You can sign them up at the same time at King Level Fitness. Yes. Thanks a lot, Tramel, for dropping by this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moseley.
The big event takes place this coming Sunday next year. Coming for you.
I want you to hear what he said. I want you guys to hold him to it.
I'm ready this year.
and Gordon, I want to say this, this is such an opportune time for me to say. The next thing we're going to launch, and I want to even see if you're willing to embark on, is Get Fit Guyana.
Yeah.
We're gonna be traveling to almost every town, every region, and be doing a fitness show, not concert, some kind of fitness workout for people, and try to just start a conversation, stimulate them to get them in shape. And we want to offer you free. Once you come, we're going to train you. I understand that you are very busy. If you say we only have 1 hour or 45 minutes, we're going to get you done. And we want you to track Garden. If you see me anywhere at KFC, you see me anyway, come and snatch it away and say, Trimmer, tell me to take away the food from you. If you see him out and he's eating and you see, you hear him more comfortable.
I could do a quick control.
All right, we thank you very much, Mr. Moseley, and thank the all the sponsors, everybody. Minister Sports, Mr. Vikram Barrett, everybody, just thank you very much. Come on, Guyana Ironman is one of the best shows ever. Family, fun, and fitness, people. Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here this afternoon. And of course, the event takes place this coming Sunday inside the National Park down there. You don't want to miss it. So come out and be a part of that event being hosted by King Level Fitness. This is Gomoseley Radio.
Ironman 2025. Family, fun, and fitness. Get ready, Guyana. The nation's strongest and fittest athletes are going head-to-head for over $1 million in cash and prizes. Bring the whole family for a day of energy, excitement, and entertainment. Check out the health and wellness booths. Get your eyes tested and treat yourself to a soothing massage. It's all happening at the Guyana Ironman 2025, where champions are made. Don't miss it.